There's a lot. There's a lot to this one. Am I the asshole for telling my husband I won't be calling him when I go into labor? Juicy holes. Juicy holes indeed. I'm currently 38 plus 2 days pregnant and expected to go into labor anytime, as this is my 4th baby. 38 plus 2 days pregnant. 38 weeks and 2 days into 39. Why do they word it this way? Anyway, I'm currently 38 plus 2 days pregnant and expected to go into labor anytime, as this is my 4th baby. But for about the last month, my husband has barely been around. He goes to work with his buddy, usually until about dinner, Monday through Friday.
And they were roommates.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
Comes home to eat dinner, watch the news, shower, and then goes out to see a different friend for the evenings, usually coming home anywhere from 9 to 12. Oh, they fucking! Oh! And then weekends are usually spent with these friends doing other random things, usually not work related. When I've tried to talk to him about how I'd like him to spend more time with me, he always says I need to make my own friends. Today, his exact words when I said I don't ask that much of him were, "Yeah, I know, but if you had friends, you'd ask even less." Okay. Well, he called this afternoon to tell me he wasn't coming home after work and would probably be having drinks tonight with his friends. And he then proceeds to tell me he fully intends to go to his buddy's party next weekend as well. So is she home alone with 3 kids and at 9 months pregnant? Yup, sure is. I didn't get upset and I just said, fine, have a good time. Before he hung up, he said if I needed him to call. My response was no, I wouldn't be calling. If I went into labor, I'd be calling someone else. And now he's mad at me, saying that I'm being a child. But I see it as if he's drinking this close to my due date and planning on drinking next weekend, whether the baby has come or not, then he clearly doesn't care to be there. It's not like I can call him and have him come home to go to the hospital with me drunk as a skunk. So am I really being unreasonable by telling him no, I won't be calling him if he's not here when I go into labor? This is from 3 years ago. Comment deleted by user. But OP responds, I have 2 children from a previous relationship and 1 child with my husband already. On the rare occasion that he is home, he will spend time with our daughter, but for the last month, yes, it's been me home with the 3 kids for the most part, and he sees nothing wrong with this behavior. If you don't want to be present for your wife, fine, you're not going to be present for your wife. Don't get mad when she tells you to stay away. Right, real. Not the asshole. Do you have someone who can support you right now? Because right now, it's pretty clear that you're a single mother, regardless of your marital status. OP responds, I'm very lucky in the fact that my ex is actually very supportive of me right now, along with his family. 2 of my 3 kids are from a previous marriage, and my ex and his family have said that when I do go into labor, they will take my 2 older kids and will even keep them for a bit to let me get settled at home with the new baby. I wonder if the support came before or after current husband started being cold. Oh, Who knows? I wonder if we have any more updates from her. Oh, from 4 days ago. Oh, this is not a throwaway. It does kind of feel like we're not getting the whole picture here, though. Throw the whole post away. Honestly, is he cheating? This is suspicious behavior, especially because it's only happening since the last few months. That would OP responds, that certainly makes sense, since it was about the same time that he got crazy into this I need friends thing as well. But I have no proof, and unless I start tracking his ass, I doubt I'll ever know the truth. On the odd occasion that he is home, for example, no work that day, he spends that with the kids, going to the beach, playing video games outside in the kiddie pool. He just never wants to be with me for some reason. We've been very lucky to have support from his family along with my ex's family on taking the kids on weekends so that we can spend time together, but he won't. Why is that? Why is that, OP? Yeah, we need more info here. She posts on Am I the Asshole quite a bit. So there's another post that says, am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law my daughter can no longer stay at her house during the week, which Reddit says she's the asshole. That was from 2 years ago. The post we just read is from 3 years ago. I'm digging so hard here. Why am I playing Reddit detective right now? I mean, this is whole inspection where I am a detective. What do you mean? Okay, true. Never mind. I answered my own question. We're digging. Quite the wormhole we've fallen into. Mm-hmm. Okay. This pregnancy wasn't planned. My daughter has recently been asking her grandmother to stay at her place often. My mother-in-law just decides to tell me that the child will be staying at her place. Now, normally this wouldn't bother me and I wouldn't think much of it. However, my husband said that my daughter has been asking to stay there because of the yelling at our house. Oh. I will admit that recently I have been losing my patience with her more easily than in the past. So yes, after asking her 3 times to do something, I will yell at her, asking her to please do as I asked. So when I found out this way that she was going over there so much, I told my husband and my mother-in-law that I would be stopping. By no means am I a bad mother. Good mothers don't have to say that they're not bad mothers. And both of her siblings completely understand that I yell out of frustration from the lack of listening. They have admitted that they know if they just listen the first time to what I say, I'm nice and calm and things run smoothly. I've also always explained to her why I yelled at her after the situation has calmed. Oh yeah, no. But now both my husband and my mother-in-law, who already hates me, are super PO'd that I've set. Yeah, no, OP sucks. There it is. We got it. We got there. We got all the information that I needed. Yep. Everyone sucks here. We're done. Yes, the asshole. There it is. Unreliable. Not only did we sniff out the unreliable narrator, we did some deep hole inspection digging and we found out that our sniff test was true. All that from searching skunk. That post did stink, so that does make sense. Who we got? Mittens. And your hole has been picked. What is our keyword search? Mittens. Tabby? Tabby. Am I the asshole? Delivery gone wrong. That's it. 3 words. Was this YouTube? No, but it could be. Everyone say hello to YouTube. Everyone say hi. Say hi, YouTube. You should subscribe because we're so close to being able to get ad revenue from my whole videos.
Smash that subscribe button, ding that bell, leave a comment, like that video if you like this content. Please come back for more.
Anyway. Last week, delivery men were at my house to deliver a long-awaited sofa purchase. 2 men came into my house and seemed friendly enough. I showed them what they needed to do, remove a sectional and then unpack a sofa and an oversized chair into my living room. While they were at the truck and coming back into my house, a man hollered, "Ma'am, did you want your cat to come in?" And I yelled, "I don't have a cat." I'm also allergic to them and was leaving town in a few hours. They indicated that a cat had gone upstairs, that it was a tabby cat, and that it just ran in. I heard it meow several times. During the 30 minutes that the men were in my house, I heard them meowing but couldn't find it anywhere. I was running all over the house, sweating and frantic. At one point, the workman helped me look for the cat, but it was nowhere to be found. As the men were leaving and I was signing paperwork, the 2 men finally fessed up that they were the ones making the cat noises. There was no cat at all. I became distressed, but they laughed after telling me that they played this joke on other women as well. They thought they were really funny, a modern day Laurel and Hardy. When my husband heard the story, he insisted on calling the store and talking to the owner. Am I the asshole for allowing my husband to complain about the workman and potentially getting them fired? No. Next question. Easy. All right, we don't even need to discuss this one. Not the asshole. Next. Next. Okay. So doing it roll and play gave us posts with the words roll and the words play separately. But I'm gonna fucking read this one anyway. I make the rules here. Fuck you. New Dickie. Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling the girl who kissed my boyfriend for a play that she is desperate and pathetic? We're getting theater kid drama. I, 19F, study drama at uni, and my boyfriend is on the same course. My boyfriend is a really good-looking guy, but he doesn't seem to know it. He gets lots of attention from girls, and for the most part, doesn't seem to get that they're flirting with him. I'm not generally annoyed by this, and never really say anything. However, there's one girl in our class, let's call her Victoria, who is obsessed with my boyfriend. She goes out of her way to be paired with him in group activities. For example, if the professor picks groups by numbering us 1, 2, 3, she will move herself to be the same number as him, and she recently stepped down from a main role in a play we're doing so she could be in a more minor one, simply because this character has a romance with my boyfriend. I know this is the case because I've heard her say to her friends that she thinks he's hot and whatnot. I've never said anything to her about it because she seems pretty insecure, always complaining about how she thinks she's ugly. And I don't see it as a big deal because my boyfriend doesn't care. However, we recently performed the play and had a small after party where she got slightly drunk and was bragging about how she definitely felt something when they kissed in the play, and she's going to ask him if he felt the same. Gross. I rolled my eyes and again ignored it until she actually went up to my boyfriend. She was a little bit drunk, and when she went up to him, I was there too. Victoria started saying that she knows he must have felt a spark, he's a really good kisser, etc. I snapped and sort of shouted at her, "You sound incredibly desperate going after somebody else's boyfriend. You're pathetic if you think a stage kiss means you should be together." She looked super embarrassed and walked away, and I later heard she'd gone home crying. I feel like a dick because she's obviously insecure and whatnot, and her friends haven't stopped calling me a bitch since. Am I the asshole? Edit. She 100% knows that I am his girlfriend. I've heard her talking about me being his girlfriend before. Victoria, his girlfriend is literally right there, real, right? She could have just said, "I'm right here." There are many better ways she could have worded it. Oh, absolutely. She did kind of blow up. But also, I'm pretty sure they're all fucking drunk at this point, right? But is it insecure if someone is literally trying to court her boyfriend right in front of her? Right. It's literally right in front of her after she knows that he's dating someone else. Kind of insecure if she thinks her boyfriend wouldn't be like, "I have a girlfriend." Right, exactly. I can't believe communication was the answer all along. Wow! Oh yeah, she was cooking, right. She had let this fester for a long time. But like, right, imagine communicating. I'm kind of leaning towards everyone sucks here. Like, shitty but justified on her part. She absolutely could have gone about it a different way. She could have communicated to her boyfriend multitude of different things up to this point. She absolutely should not be trying to like court this dude in front of his girlfriend. That's fucked up. I think everyone sucks here. You're right, they're 19. There's nothing mature about this. Right, exactly. Today we disrespect all day, every day. We win, we're champions. I'm about to teach these fucking losers why I'm the doctor.